strap yourself in because I've got 3 massive stories straight from paradise. And trust me, the last one is the real game changer you do not want to miss. We're talking Brendan Rodgers firing back at the doubters, a young hoop star, grabbing his first goal in style, and then a transfer twist that could make or break this window. Stay with me right till the end. Hit that subscribe button so we can smash our 500 subscriber target and get this Celtic news to every fan around the world. Arne Engels, eh? Look, I know some folk have been giving it the usual moans about the lad, but let's be honest here. The boys showed last night exactly why Brendan splashed the cash on him. 11 million quid. Aye, that's no pocket change, but what you're paying for is potential. And against Falkirk, you could see it shining through. His set-piece deliveries were absolutely on the money, dangerous every single time. The only surprise is we didn't bury more of them. Big Dane Murray made sure at least one of them counted, though. What a header that was for his first goal in the hoops. Magic moment for the lad. Engels, to be fair, faded a wee bit towards the end, but Rodgers is right. His work rate, intensity, and attitude are exactly what you want at Parkhead. He's still only 21, nowhere near the finished article, but you can see the raw strength, the physicality, and the technique that makes him a proper Celtic player in the making. Let the Blues across the city spend their time greeting about referees again. We're out here building a squad that actually wins games with style. And how about Dyson Maeda? First goal of the season, flying in with a diving header. The man's relentless like a storm battering down Sauchie Hall Street in November. Then Alistair Johnston smashes in the second. Murray nods in the third. And even a Falkirk lad did us a favour with an own goal to seal it. 4-1, job done, and Rodgers now has the luxury of rotating top-quality players in and out like it's nothing. Now, here's the real question I want to throw at you. Do you think some folk in the Celtic support are far too quick to turn negative when we spend big on a player? Or is it fair to demand instant impact when you've got 11 million quid on your shoulders? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's jar it. Lowly till we hit 500 mad Celtic daffs. What a night for young Dane Murray, eh? Signs his new deal on Friday, then marches out at Parkhead and bags his very first goal for Celtic in a 4-1 win. That's how you announce yourself. A proper centre-half's header as well. Rose above the lot of them and buried it past the keeper like he'd been doing it for years. You could see what it meant to him, a lad who's come through the academy, living the dream in paradise. But here's the bit I love. Brendan didn't just take the spotlight for himself. He was quick to point the finger at Gavin Strachan, giving him credit for drilling those set pieces in training the day before. That's the difference at this club. It's not just about big money signings, it's about the system, the coaching, and the togetherness. You can tell there's a plan, and Murray executed it to perfection. Rodgers rotated the side, gave a few of the so-called fringe players their shot, and by God, they took it. Trusty looked composed, McCowan and Engels showed they've got something to offer, and Murray, well, he stole the show. And let's not forget, this isn't just a nice wee story about a boy scoring a goal. This is a glimpse into the strength we've got in depth, because if Calmac and the rest are going to get us through this brutal run of fixtures, we'll need lads like Murray stepping up and making it count. Now tell me this, do you reckon Dane Murray should be pushing for a proper run in the team after that display? Or is it still too soon to throw him straight into the fire? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's giant lordy till we hit 500 mad Celtic daffs. Here we go again, eh? Another Celtic transfer saga with a twist. Remember Matthias Kvistgaarden, a lad we'd been linked with for what felt like every single window since Brendan came back. The hoops hummed and hawed, and instead of paradise, he's now away down in Norwich for just under 7 million quid. a proper goal machine last season too. 23 goal contributions in 29 league games. That's the kind of ruthless striker we're screaming out for. Instead, he's off playing in the championship while we're still searching for that killer edge up front. But here's the thing, we might just have a chance to right that wrong. Enter Clement Bischoff, another Brondby star, and this one's being called flamboyant and explosive by the scouts. Only 22, full of pace, trickery, and the sort of direct style that gets a Celtic fan on the edge of their seat. He's already showing massive improvement this season. More key passes, more big chances created, more dribbles. You can see the lad's game taking off. Now here's the danger. Wait too long, like we did with Kvistgarden, and we'll be watching Bischoff lighting it up for some championship mob or worse, a mid-table Premier League side, while we're left wondering what could have been. 6 million quid is the figure being mentioned. 6 million for a player who could easily be worth double or triple that in a year's time if he keeps progressing the way he is. Brendan needs weapons, especially out wide, and Bischoff looks tailor-made for Parkhead. Tricky, pacey, direct, and let's be honest, we've not had enough wingers who make defenders panic since Jota left. So let me ask you this, should Celtic finally learn their lesson, splash the cash now and make sure we don't miss out on another Brondby gem, or do you think we'll bottle it again and be left watching another one of these lads shine somewhere else while we're left with what-ifs? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's guy it. Laldi till we hit 500 mad Celtic dafts.